Hey everybody, Jessie Burr here, and I am going to be talking to you today about how to run successful challenge groups and also how to convert your challengers into coaches. So we all know that our meat, our heart of our business is in challenge groups, right? We have to get challengers results. In order to do that, you have to be running successful challenge groups. So I wanted to come here and just share with you what I do and what my team does to run successful challenge groups, explain how it works, and then how we get our challengers kick butt results to be able to get them to realize the potential in this business and realize what they are capable of so that they will want to join our team. So the first thing to know is that I run a 5-week group. Okay. I do about 1 to 2 groups a month, depending on how many people I have interested. I do a 5-week group. So the first week is prep week. We take an entire week to go over the ins and outs of the meal plan, the ins and outs of Beachbody on Demand, how to pick a program, how to meal prep. I show them everything from my own meal prep to my grocery haul, everything. I pour my heart and soul into prep week because I want them to be prepared to get the best results. So we do 1 week of prep week, and then that following Monday starts our 4-week challenge. It doesn't matter what program they're doing. In my groups, they can do any program they want, but they are in our challenge for 4 weeks, and they are asked to participate for all 4 weeks. So even if they're just doing a 21-day program, we still want them participating on that 4th week, okay? So we're technically 5th week, but you get my drift, right? So what we do in my group is I actually have my coaches help me co-run groups. So we each pick a week, and if you are in charge of your week, you're in charge of this banner assignment, okay? So you can see here, this is actually week 3 of our current challenge group, and she has on here different topics of the day. So Monday was Mojo Monday, Tasty Tuesday, Work in the Water Wednesday, Throwback Thursday, things like that. We change this every week. Like I said, we have coaches that pick weeks, and that Sunday night before their week starts, they change the daily banner assignment is what we call it. And as you can see, if you scroll down, we have really active participation in here, okay? People are very, very active. They already know what they're supposed to be posting because today was Throwback Thursday. So they were already posting their Throwback Thursday post. Another thing we do to hold one another accountable is every day we post like what day it is, post your sweaty selfie and Shakeology selfies below. We do a quote with that, and then you can see we have people posting their sweaty selfies, posting their Shakeology selfies every day. So that helps us to know that they're getting in their Shakeology and they're also getting in their workouts. I have a group that runs on the app as well, on the Challenge Tracker app. So you could do something similar to that. But my groups, I solely, most of the time, run through Facebook so that it's not, it's easier for us to build relationships on there. The app for us is just more accountability. So I do give them that option if they want to be. I have a 365-er group where it's a year-long group on the app, and they get added to it if they wish. In the beginning of prep week, I ask them if they want to be added. If they say yes, then we get them added to it, and that's just extra accountability. But this is really where our relationships build. This is where we cheer one another on, and it's just become a family. So like I said, you see these quotes every day, and people are just participating. They're posting their sweaty selfies. We also do, so week 1 is prep week. Week 2 is usually just a daily banner assignment like you see here. Week 3 is usually a partner challenge. So we partner people up, in groups of 2 or 3, and they have to tag their partner in things that they post. So if we say, today is Shakeology Saturday, share your favorite Shakeology recipe and tag your partner. They'll tag their partners. And that just gets more interaction going, right? And it actually starts to build relationships between those challengers, which is why we are here. We are here to build relationships, right? So we do that week. So that's the third week, the second week of our challenge, but it's our third week. Our fourth week is a teammate challenge. So we take those partnered groups that we had and we pair them up with other partnered groups. So it's a bigger group and they have to tag their teammates. Again, y'all, this just helps form those relationships. And then the last week, which is our fifth week and the fourth week of our actual challenge, is what we call post week. And we just go over what the next steps are. So how to continue on, how to pick a new program if you want to pick a new program, maybe sticking with that same program. So we go over all of that. We go over cheat meals. We go over how to maintain and live an 80-20 lifestyle all throughout post week. But that is still a challenge. So they still have their daily banner assignment that they're going to have for post week. And we still, check in once a day or every day doing the daily banner assignments and doing the sweaty selfie and Shakeology post as well. So that's how I run my challenge groups, and they are really active. Again, we have 37 people in this one. It's actually a lot smaller than most of my other groups. But we have 37 people in this one, and we really do have a lot of participation. So that's how we run our groups. Now, how do you convert these people to coaches? So this is what I do, and this is not something that you have to do, but this is just something that I do and I found has really helped me grow my team, really helped me continue to build those relationships. So I have a Post-it note on my computer, okay? I write down the person's name when they order and the date that they order. The reason why I do this is I actually send messages out about a week before the shipment date of their next Shakeology order, and I let them know it's going to, it's set to charge them and ship on that date. So usually what I do is I say, hey, I just wanted to let you know your next shipment date for your auto shipment of Shakeology is set to ship out on, April 30th. I wasn't sure if it's something that you want to continue with. I know in the group you seem to really love it. Or maybe if you've talked about it, say, I know last time we talked, you had fallen in love with it and you love it just as much as I do. I wasn't sure if you wanted more information on how you can get a discount on it. Most of the time they're going to say, yeah, what's this discount, right? So then I can bring up the coaching opportunity. And I don't ever call people a discount coach. I never say, well, you can sign up and be a discount coach. A coach is a coach is a coach, okay? What I say is I explain the discount. I explain how much they would save on the discount. But I also tell them in that same message that if they want to, they don't have to actively coach if they don't want to, but if they want to get their Shakeology for free, all they would have to do is help 3 people every single month. And most of the time they're like, really? That's all I have to do to get my Shakeology for free? And I'm like, yeah, girl, like let's do this if it's something you're interested in. So that is what we do to convert our challengers to coaches. We get them really, really good results because we run really good challenge groups. I always have people, our challenge groups always have people getting amazing results. And I shout them out as well on my personal page throughout their challenge, not just at the end of their challenge. So when I am reaching out, or when I see that they're reaching non-scale victories, or maybe when they're messaging me saying, oh my gosh, girl, I've lost 5 pounds, I'm so excited. I always ask for permission, but I say, hey girl, do you mind if I shout you out as my challenger spotlight? I do a challenger spotlight once a week, and at least once a week. Sometimes it's more than that. If I see that they're getting like awesome results, I just have to continue to shout them out because they're just awesome, right? So I do challenger spotlights. I also do coach spotlights in my challenge groups. So these 4 women who are in this current challenge group just signed up to be a part of our team. So what I did was I went into I obviously added them to our coach page and our team page and shouted them out and, welcomed them. But I also shouted them out in our challenge group because I wanted our other challengers to see, wow, like they're signing up as part of her team. I wonder if I could do that. I wonder if that's something I could do. And it just makes them, it plants that seed. It plants that seed in their mind that if all of these other women can do it, then why can't I do it, right? So I shout them out when they become coaches on our team in our challenge groups. That helps other people realize, like, I can do that too. Another thing that I do is I invite all of my challengers to my coach sneak peeks. I run about 1 to 2 a month, depending on the month and how it goes. But I invite them all, and I just let them know, hey, I'm going to be doing this coach sneak peek. I don't know if it's something that you might be interested in doing or even hearing about, but I would love to have you there. Most of the time, they listen in. Most of the time, they want to know more about it. Now, not every single person is going to want to sign up the first month, right? Not every single person is going to want to sign up their first month of their challenge group as a coach. So what I've done is I created, so once they go through their first challenge group, I get them added to a grad group. So we have the same participation, y'all. Like, people are just participating daily. This has around 95 people in it right now. And this I just started this year. I used to run groups every month and change, and I still run new groups every month, but I used to transfer people from this group to this group, from this group to this group, and it was just getting to be too much. I also have my team run some of my team runs their own challenge groups, which helps too, because then you're not having like all of your coaches challengers in your group, right? So I have my leaders who run their own groups. So these people are people that have graduated from their beginner group, their first group that they've joined, and they get added to this group, because I want to make sure that they're getting continued support. I want to make sure that they are getting, that accountability that they need. I don't want them to do one round of the 21-day fix or quarter force and just fall off track, right? So I make sure that they get the support that they need in this group. I check in with my challengers, both new and old, at least 2 times a week. And I know that seems like a lot, but y'all, if the more you check in on them, especially when they're not coaches, the better. I mean, obviously you want to check in on your coaches. I do that too, but when they're challengers and they see that you are checking in on them, you are paying attention to them, you are making sure that they're getting that support, they're going to want to join your team, because they're going to see how amazing you are. They're going to see, wow, she really cares about me. And I have people fall off, but I check in no matter what. Even if they're ignoring me, I check in and I send voice messages. I send a voice message every Friday to all of my challengers. And usually on Monday, I will send them a little quick, hey girl, how you doing? Just checking in, seeing how the weekend was, ready for this week, ready for week 3, ready for, and my grad group, I check in as often as I can. If I notice someone hasn't really been, active in the group, I'll tag them in a post saying, hey girl, like, haven't seen you in a little while, just seeing what's up. I do message them usually before I tag them, just to make sure, because I do know people have things that come up, family issues and whatnot, and I don't want anyone to feel, upset that I'm calling them out. But I am that tough love coach too, so I kind of give that tough love, and they know that. But it's just an amazing feeling to see so much participation in these groups, and a lot of these people eventually become coaches, right? So that's how I get my coaches or my challengers to convert to coaches. I also, y'all, this is like key. I act as a challenger. You saw right here, I post my selfies. I post my sweaty selfies. And yes, I haven't showered today, so don't judge me yet. But I post my sweaty selfies. I show up. I do the daily banner assignments. So if we have a daily banner assignment, I do it. I act as a challenger. I am sharing my Shakeout Audio selfies. I am doing, the Throwback Thursdays and the Work the Water Wednesdays and all of that, because I want them to see my face. Your challengers want to see you. They don't want to see a bunch of people that they don't know. Yes, eventually this forms, bonds within this group, but in the beginning and even throughout the end of it, they want to see that their coach is sticking with it. They want to see that their coach is available and showing up every day. If you're telling someone to show up every day, you have to show up every day, right? It's the same thing in your business as it is in your challenge groups. You have to be running challenge groups the way that you want your team to run. Because those people that flow from your challenge groups to your team, it will be like they never skipped a beat. They'll be like, okay, I'm used to this. I'm used to doing these daily action steps, right? I'm used to doing my workouts. I'm used to doing my Shakeology. I'm used to sharing about it in my challenge groups. So why not share about it on my personal page, right? Or on my like page or whatever they've created. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions about how to convert coaches to challengers, or I'm sorry, challengers to coaches, or running challenge groups, please let me know. But y'all, this is the key. The key is in the challenge groups. It's not getting a bunch of coaches signed up and then not getting them results. If you get people results and they can see the value of these products and these programs, why would they not want to share it with other people, right? They would want to share it with other people because they feel good. They feel amazing. They have gotten amazing results and they want to pass that along to their friends and family. So I just wanted to come here and share that with you. If you have any questions about challenge groups, if you have any questions about sharing your journey with coaching or getting your challengers converted to coaches, please feel free to send me a message and I'd be more than happy to answer that, okay? So I hope this helps. I hope you'll have a fantastic week and we will talk later.